What's up YouTube? Welcome back to CP Carpentry. This is part 2 of these shelves. More tips and helpful advice coming up in today's episode. So if you like it, make sure you smash that like button and consider subscribing, where I'll upload on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And make sure you ring that little bell so that you get the upload notifications when I go live sometimes. And at the end of all my videos, I give away little riddles that are like: what gets longer if pulled, fits snugly between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, chokes people when used incorrectly, and works really well when jerked. The answer to that, my friends, is a seatbelt. Get your mind out the gutter. If you like riddles like that, then stay tuned for the end of the video, guys, where I'll give away another riddle. Let's get on with the video. I'll see you at the end. Nobody values good health until they don't have it. That's true, isn't it? Doesn't matter how you look at that. That is the nail on the head.
Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far. You could be the president, fireman, race cars. The sky's the limit, kid, so shoot for the stars. So I strummed that guitar every day. Found a passion for music, never went away. I joined a couple bands and played a few shows. Tried to impress the girl in the front row.
So there we go, guys. That has completely strengthened that up. So now then, I neatly need to start thinking and considering sockets. So I know, yeah, that's too far back. There's nothing behind it. Don't be complacent, Charlie. Yeah, we're safe. There's nothing behind there. Don't be complacent. I've made complacency is the mother of all mishaps. Never take things for granted. I'm going to fix this one. We'll show you how I fix these and how this thing works. I love this thing. Very expensive, very handy. So yeah, let's neatly drill these. Now then, guys, I'm falling back into my own tricks. So that on the end of the drill bit there, because I've been picked up on this, I don't explain myself enough. That is a 5.5 STS bit, which equals red plugs or 6mm plugs. And now is what I'm doing to make sure I grip, is I'm deliberately using 2 bigger plugs. Now, this would basically snap the head off if you use it in the wrong situation. However, I know they are lightweight thermalite blocks. They're like polystyrene, kind of, not a lot of grip. If you was to do that into brickwork or engineering bricks or something solid, you'd most likely wreck the thread, not grip to anything, and snap the head. So that is the only reason that I'm using this in this situation. So look, you guys might do that way, or you might do it this way. So if you're doing it this way, start that screw first, and then push that in. So I'm going to start that, then push that in. And just for today, we're going to use my Makita hammer. Does a wonderful job, this Makita. Beautiful. Only need one ugga-dugga. Beautiful. Right, let's get the rest of these screwed. So I'm pretty confident I'm very safe here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just a little samba. So you see this? Just by hand, just until you can't turn it anymore. Do not let the plug slip in, because what you're looking to do is you're looking for that screw to bite on that 5mm head, expand, so that when you knock it in, grip something. Do you guys see that move on camera? So this is the problem with dot and dab. I'm not going to play around too much with that. But that is incredibly strong now. The dangerous ones. Once I've done this end, we're safe and we're on the home straight. So about here, an inch away, we have cable. So I am very trusting that you Sparkies, like myself, even if you don't need containment, any capping, you at least strap it and put it somewhere so it's on that line, and not like I showed you in the kitchen, not like 6 inches out of plumb. I'm very trusting of you guys. Everyone says stay away from cables, and I do my best, but I also trust you Sparkies to do a proper job for your top pay. we're going to test something. And I don't really condone this, because once the brickwork cracks, you've got no grip. Whereas the plastic sleeve of a raw plug, yeah, it's not bit, but that has now drilled that out. So let's wang one of these in. That's gripped. Beautiful. Doom, doom, doom. Why did I just pick one up? I need two. Let's give it a test. I'm not going to physically do a pull-up on it, but I'm a good 100 kilos after a meal and probably 85 kilos on a good day, dehydrated. When you start to understand what you're putting in your body, I'm well on a tangent now. When you start to understand what you're putting in your body, what absorbs moisture, what soaks up moisture, what makes moisture evaporate, and what your body's built up of, and how you fuel it, you'd be very surprised how much you can make your weight fluctuate. When you watch the boxing and you watch these fighters make weight, you'd be very shocked how much you can make someone change weight and shape and size. Let's just grab the box, sit you up here, and then let's get the old plugs. I think I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to editing these videos, because I just talk to the camera too much, like I'm on the phone to my mate. And if you agree with that, and you want me to cut waffle down, drop a comment. And if you like the waffle, smash that like button. Let's move that out of the way. I don't want to make a mess of this down here. So, last one, guys. Beautiful job. Let's have a closer look. Right, I've taken the ND filter off, so it might flutter with the lights. But we're going to, we removed a socket and filled. We could give it that bit of a sand. And where some of these bolts, screws screw through, we had a little difficulty getting them to fix. But that's all up there like that. Got this beautiful round here. We've now got this matching one up here. Lovely. Right then guys, we're in a bit of a tight space for this one. But this is this one. So on this case, plasterboard. Not the best, but this is a plasterboard wall with studs. So our main brackets are actually into studs and can't be crushed because there's physically something behind the plasterboard, but however, not really the strongest, and they would like more strength. So we're adding the brackets. So we are going to mark up these holes. We've just checked that this one clears this door. Then we've got this one nicely in the center. This one just here, make sure that's square. Bosh. Now we'll take these brackets off, and then we're going to use what was supplied with the original brackets. Christ, I do not know how they thought. Like, these are plastic as well, guys. These plastic brackets, how they thought that they would hold, I don't know what it was now, but it was something stupid on the wall. I don't get it, I really don't get it. And I've just thought really quickly, we need to round this edge, and then we're just gonna, we've marked where our holes are, and then we'll put our plugs in and screw to. Right then guys, here we go. Vlogging backwards now. Not really gonna hang on that too much, but before you would have pulled that off the wall doing that. I'll insert a clip what happened there, my own mistake. I was trying to make all the shelves symmetrical. Disaster struck, I should know better. That was a while ago now. But yeah, now we've reinforced these shelves with this, reinforced those shelves with that, keeping everything symmetrical as possible. Beautiful. Last little job upstairs where a shelf physically has not stayed on the wall. Just because thermalites are so hard to bite to. So yeah, I'm gonna go up there with the STS, put those brackets on. Romeo done, I think. So guys, this is the main reason we come back. This was obviously not adequate enough. So we're now doing the process of strengthening these. And yeah, I'll see you on the next clip. Right then guys, I just want to take 2 minutes to show you something here guys. So like where this shelf had fallen over, I've now put my brackets underneath. But say you've got this, don't get me wrong, that grips pretty well. But do this, or try this. Well, I cannot promise, this has to be tested in each environment. Knock the red in, and I've put that drill straight in the way. So look, I knocked that red in, now I start. Come on. Now I've knocked that red inside that old plug. It's not really going to bite any more than it has, but that's now given that a new life. Now then, I've just got to do these last two. This is my preferred way to knock in, is get that in there. There we go. But the trouble is sometimes once you've put your shelf on, the pitch, the angle that your impact's trying to go in at never matches. So just by hand, screw that in. Then get this. Okay. New lease of life, guys. This shelf should be super strong. Well, as strong as this shelf can ever be, drilling into a soft wall. Ta-da! So yeah guys, super careful of sockets. You can't see it, but there is a socket down there, and how I do that is I measure off the wall to the one side of the socket and the other side of the socket, and then I say between 480 and 550. So that's one way to help yourself gauge where cables are at the wall. Don't just stand there and be like, oh. Know for sure, and just mark out the entire area. So yeah, now if I try and, they ain't going anywhere. It's a shame I couldn't get them in line because the tiptoe just catches, and these were already put up, so I don't want to go making more holes, either lowering one and filling, or lifting one and having holes at the bottom. But yeah, there we go guys. Hopefully the customer will enjoy these. Any problems, call me back. End of that episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Coming up next week, there'll be more interesting stuff. I've now finished my kitchen build, and yeah, I'm on to this more interesting stuff. But if there's anything you'd like to see, guys, make sure you drop a comment below, and I'll do my absolute best to try and do a video on it. Anything you want to repair around your house, anything you think I could do in a workshop like this, drop a comment, guys. And yeah, I'll absolutely do my best to do a video on it. But you're all here for a riddle. So today's riddle is, every woman has one, and it starts with V, and she can use it to get whatever she wants. If you think you know the answer, comment below. And if you want more time, pause the video. If not, here's the answer to every woman has one. It starts with V, and she can use it to get whatever she wants. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's her voice. If you like that riddle, smash that like button and stay tuned for more. Consider checking out all the socials on my header, guys. You're welcome to follow me on anything you like. Discord is open if you want to ask me any questions. It's all free. Subscribing's free. Smashing that like button's free, and it helps me out. So if you like the sound of that, guys, thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm Charlie. This is CP Carpentry. Stay safe. Bye-bye.